All right, so the first step of starting this web design assignment is to read these instructions here. So when you get your Figma file, you're going to review the components page, and I'll review that one in 1 second. In this components page, you'll see all the elements that you can use to build out your wireframes. For this assignment, there's also annotations for those components. So as you can see here, we have them broken out by atoms, molecules, and organisms following the atomic design principles. And once you get into the file, you'll be able to see that you have your icons listed here, text, and your headings. Each of these top level elements are components that are used to make these sections or these organisms here. So for this assignment, you're going to be using these sections to build out your wireframes. So we're going to create our wireframe. We have a specific page here in Figma where we're going to put all of the work that we're going to create. This specific page also has a copy of these components. So the components page here is where you can make any changes or edits if you wanted to customize things, or if you wanted to copy components directly and make your own sections or your own layouts. So let's take a look at the workspace. So on this workspace here, you will get a wireframe with a grid system set up here for you. You can toggle that on and off on the layout grid here. For your convenience, I've included the sections that were on the components page here. So these are directly linked. So you'll see that here, you'll see on the right-hand side, you'll see the component name, and you can swap it out for something else if you want to. But for now, just copy these components over to the wireframe area that you see here, for instance. You'll be able to copy them over, drag and drop them, and arrange them however you see fit to make your page layout. Now, for step 3, after you've made your wireframe, you're just going to double check everything to make sure that it follows a logical order, making sure things have a header, a footer, and all the sections flow together to tell a cohesive story. After you've completed that, you're going to share your prototype here. And I'm just going to use one of these examples further down here to illustrate that. So once you have your completed wireframe, you're going to press this share button here, and you're going to make a shareable link. We pretty much just want to copy the prototype link. That way we can share it in our discussion board and have people comment on it. Once you've created your shareable link, that is when you will submit that link and any details explaining your design choices to the Blackboard discussion. After that, you are going to go to at least 2 different classmates and comment on their wireframes. You can ask questions, you can comment on how they've made their layout or their arrangements, but do be mindful to be considerate of people's feelings or make sure that the feedback is constructive. And of course, if you do have any questions, you can always reach out. We also do have access to Figma's instructional files, so we can learn how to customize or make our own components for your wireframe.